Hello everybody, welcome back to Bass and Bonsai. Today we're going to work on this guy. This is a Juniper I got from Plant City Bonsai. I had another one that was close to it and somehow I let a Bonsai guy talk me out of it, so he has that one now. And as you can see, this guy's doing pretty good, but you know that I can't stand these nasty pots. Even though this one's white, I just do not like it. So my goal today, get it down into this pot and it'll look a lot better. So I'm going to do that today, do a little bit of a styling on it before we get it in this thing. So buckle up, hang on, because here we go. I guess I should tell you real quick about the bonsai. So I mixed up a new batch. I had all these little bitty particles separated from the bigger ones, and I just put them all together. I think that the trees with a mixture of ingredients and sizes seem to do better when they're like that. So that's what we're going to use. I mixed up a whole big batch here for some of the trees I'll be doing here in the next few days. But this is the guy on the list. I need to get him into this pot so he'll instantly look more like a bonsai tree, get him closer to being one. And it should, you know, I've talked about slip potting. It shouldn't be that hard to get it in there, keep most of the roots intact, root ball, and keep going further. But I need to style this thing, and just looking at it, kind of have a branch here, we have this branch sloping here, this one's kind of right in the way. I think this is the best front. It's already got some natural movement and structure to where the apex is like right here. The worst thing about this tree is honestly the trunk. It has this weird, which normally I like, but it's like I just don't like it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll end up bringing the soil up some to where this just barely sticks out instead of like it is. You can see where the soil's actually washed out. So with most of my junipers, like I normally do, one of the first things I'm going to do, this one's sort of cleaned out somewhat. It still needs to be cleaned out a little more, trimmed up some stuff. I'm going to pick out some branches, keep them, get rid of the ones I don't want. But this lowest branch right here is just too low. It's way down here. When I bring the soil level up, it's actually going to be in the soil almost. So I'm going to turn this into deadwood, maybe eventually take it off, but first I'm going to turn it into deadwood and leave it and see what it'll look like. And I kind of want to keep this one. I may move another one up in here, but I kind of like it kind of slopes down this way and then comes back up and over. So we're going to try to leave that and then clean it out a little bit. Alright, I cut off all the foliage and now I'm just squeezing the bark to where it'll be a lot easier to peel off. It should just, a lot of it will just fall off. Won't take much to get it there. On this whole bottom branch, see what it looks like. Of course these here, there's a whole bunch. But we're going to continue on, and I'll come back when this is cleaned off, and then maybe I'll clean out of this a little bit. And we're getting closer. You can see, well, hopefully you can make out that I've got it cleaned out somewhat. Killed off some more stuff down here. I'm going to leave this. I don't really want it to be, at some point I may bring it up and possibly even wire it around or shorten it some. Don't really want it to be a cascade and a upright, but for now it's gonna probably stay like that. I'm gonna leave it. I still got a little bit of cleaning out to do. I think I'm gonna leave a lot of that growth though. We're almost ready for a pot. I'm gonna let this one grow naturally. I'm not gonna add any wires to it right now. I may at some point. And it's got, the main thing is when I put it in this pot, I'm going to need to tilt it. If you can make out from this angle, it's got a crazy lean back, and I want this to be the front. So I'm going to bring it forward, and which will bring some of that down, and I'll try to bring the soil level to about here, and should widen the trunk up. Alright, so we're ready to get this thing out of this nasty pot into this one right here. But it's a little bit too big. So we definitely have to take some of those roots out of there. Now, I know I'm going to probably raise it up, but I'm going to get rid of this stuff that doesn't have any roots in it, because that'll leave me more room for actual true bonsai soil. So I'll do that first. You can see there's, that's just the topsoil that's left over. We'll get it close to the roots. And I'm going to try to cut this one at an angle so it tilts it forward, probably right about there. So I'm going to have to angle how I cut the bottom. Alright, we're almost done. We just got to put some bonsai soil on this thing. And then there's not really a lot of pack in it. It'll has just a natural cool look going. So anyway, that's pretty much what the finished product looks like. I like it. I love it. This is going to be a cool tree. Already is a cool tree. Future stylings, maybe some wiring eventually. Who knows where this tree will end up. But we've got a pretty good idea right now. Now I'm just going to go soak that down. I don't know if it'll collapse a lot. It may do a little. Just poke it into. Not really any air pockets, but probably not gonna mess with any moss either. I think I do want to put a little more up and around the base, just to try to hide that reverse taper that's going on. It may not stay, eventually maybe get washed down, but alright, let's get it wet. Alright guys, there it is. Hope you like this tree, you like the video. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, help share this channel. This is a cool little tree. It's a little wet right now, but good little bonsai tree. Like always guys, thanks for watching.